What is good, YouTube? This is Vortex46. I'm back with another video. Be sure to go follow me over on Twitter or X here at Vortex46 for all of my picks for tonight's MLB action. Yeah, guys, had a really good NFL night last night with my few picks. I had 4 picks that hit, and only one MLB main pick because my main picks are single bets, and my 4+ HRR ticket was for Teal to get 4 HRs, and he cashed greatly. I think he had 10. So yeah, he actually looks good tonight again as well. So I may end up retaking him. I don't know. We'll see. But this video is centered around HRRs, 4 in general here specifically. And I have several batters that I'm going to be taking. This video is going to go up more than likely after the first game because one of the batters I do have on the ticket here. So let's get started. So like I said, 7 batters, and I also have a parlay per this specific spot. So first game, Jake Irving is pitching. He sucks pretty much, and he struggles against lefties, right? So I'm going to go ahead and take Michael Bush. I was going to probably take Tucker, but he's not playing, so I'm going to go ahead with the better batter here, who's been pretty much handling business for the Chicago Cubs somewhat, right? So he's hit 4 HRs once in the last 10 games, and then 2 other times in the last 20. He bats really well against Jake. He hits righties really well, right? Because Jake is a righty. He has a home run against Jake as well. But per his splits, his splits here, he hits at home and away very, very good. But he doesn't have a hit in September. So again, I'm hopeful that today will be the day that he gets this couple of hits here to get these 4 HRRs. On Fridays, he bats really well, specifically, and again, like I said, he bats well against righties. And he also has a line drive and a ground ball percentage at 40%, which is really what I push for when I'm pushing for batters to get HRRs, because I chase HRRs while mostly everybody else chases home runs. Next batter that I'm going to be looking to take is from the White Sox, because Jack Flaherty's pitching is another pitcher that basically struggles here specifically. He struggles more against lefties. So what I'm going to do is take the switch batter, Brooks Baldwin, for 4 HRs. He's hit it the last in the month, more specifically twice, right, in the last 10 games, and he hit it again way back on the 18th of July. He has 1 hit, which was a double against Jack. He has the pitch mix. I forgot to show the pitch mix for Michael Bush, but it's all good. And then his splits. He bats really well at way. Well, he bats decent enough at way, or good enough at way, but he struggles at night. Well, he's 50-50 at night. But he's batting well in the month, and he bats really well on Fridays. So hopefully he gets this job done here specifically. That's that one. And then the next one up is from the Phillies, because Vellante is pitching. Now, he has pitched well in his starts pretty much, but he hasn't pitched in a long time. But he struggles he really struggles against lefties, right? So I'm going to go on ahead and take Brandon Marsh. He is a batter that I took a while ago, and he cashed for me a while ago. So he has 1 4+ HRR, and that was a few days ago on the first. He has 1 and the only one. So I'm taking a chance on him specifically. He hits against righties, which Vellante is, but he hits the pitch mix outside of the 4-seam. So we'll see what happens with that. But with that, Vellante does throw the 4-seam 25% of the time. So we'll see. He's batting well at night and during the day and in the month, and he bats well on Fridays, and of course versus righties. So that's the Brandon Marsh pick there. Again, these are for 4 HRRs each. Next up, going ahead and go with the obvious choice for the Tampa Bay Rays. Gavin Williams is pitching. He's averaging 4 hits the last 10 games, and he struggles against righties. But I'm taking a chance here, right? I'm going with Brandon Lowe. He's a lefty, which he actually pitches well against, right? So I'm taking a chance. Brandon, he has 4 games with 4 HRs or more, the last 10, and 6 the last 20. He actually has 2 hits. One of them was a home run against Gavin here. He hits well against the pitch mix, and during his splits here, he's 50-50 at home. He hits really well at night. He's hitting well for the month. and he bats well on the day on Friday. So we'll see what happens. And like I said, he bats really well against righties. So that's Brandon Lowe. And then next up, taking another chance, another risk, because Michael McGreevy is pitching. He struggles against, he's been struggling to not allow any hits, right? But he's been getting hit up, right? He struggles against lefties, so I'm taking the rookie here for the San Francisco Giants. Gilbert, he's hit 2 home runs the last 10. He's hit 4 more HRRs 3 times the last 10, 5 the last 20. He hits really, really well against righties. He hits the 4 seam, and that's about it. He pretty much, yeah. So like I said, I'm taking a chance with Drew here. So he's struggling at night, but he bats really well away. He's batting well in the month of September, but he's 50-50 with only 2 hits on the day on Friday. So we'll see what happens with this one. And again, like I said, he bats really well versus righties. So that's that pick. And the next one up is I'm going to go with my homie who used to play for my Baltimore Oilers. He's taking on, him and the San Diego Padres taking on Kyle Freeland here. He's been getting hit up, right? And he struggles, really struggles against righties. So I'm going with Laureano here. 3 homers the last 10. He's had 4 HRs twice the last 10, and 3, 4, 5 the last 20. But he only has 2 hits against Kyle. But again, he bats really well against lefties here, and he hits the pitch mix as well. So that's that. And he's batting well away and at night in the month, but he's struggling on the day on Fridays. So this is another risk that I'm deciding to take. But again, he's still batting well versus lefties. So that's that pick. And the final pick for this video is from the Angels, because Mason Barnett is pitching. He's a rookie. Last time he pitched, he let up 8 hits, but he struggles a lot versus righties. So I'm going to go on ahead and take Moncada, the switch batter. Hopefully he does bat to the right side, right? He has 1 HRR this month. He had 2 the last 10, and then 3 the last 20. He hits righties, right? And he hits the 4 seam. He hits the curveball. So we'll see what happens with that. And he's 50-50 at home and at night. For the month, he's batting well with 3 hits out of 9. And he bats great on Fridays, 11 hits and 38 at bats. So we'll see what happens with this pick in 50-50 versus righties. So we'll see what happens with all these picks. I pretty much parlayed these 6. Just took Bush off because that game is the first game, and I try my best not to parlay the same game. The first game, which is super early, from the rest of the games at night. So hopefully this cashes. We'll see what happens. I'll try to work on a video for my NFL picks, maybe 2 to 4 picks for the night. We'll see. But with that, leave some comment section below and let me know your thoughts on these picks here. What are your picks for the MLB? And let's hope for just a good night in betting tonight. We'll see what happens. But I'll holler at y'all in the next video to come soon. Peace, guys.